Lecture by CYC Chen Cynthia. You can pause anytime you need. 你可以随时按下暂停键。Hello everyone, today we are going to do the pencil crayon drawing. So, let's get your papers ready. You can use mixed media paper. Okay, that can be used for dry media and wet media. And of course, you can use the sketchbook. Okay, what kind of blend you have, you will see the sketch on the cover. Okay, what if you don't have any one of them? You can use the printing paper. Okay, so printing paper is working as well. Then, of course, you need to have the erasers, pencils, and the sharpener. Alright? And also I need you to prepare 2 different tracing markers. So I need to have 2 different sizes. One is like the fine markers. One is the thin marker like the needle. So you can compare these 2 are different. Alright? So you need to have your tracing markers ready. And of course, at the middle of the class, I will ask you to get your pencil crayons. Alright, we will going to color with the pencil crayon at the middle of the class. Alright, so let's get all the stuff ready for the class. Hello everyone, today we are going to draw a shark. Yes, a big shark in the ocean. And you're gonna decide what dinner for him to eat. Alright, so we were going to do the shark all together. Then you will get some time to add in the food in his big mouth. Alright, so are you ready? Okay, let's begin. First of all, I want you to show me 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. So place your 3 fingers on the side of the paper. A dot right here. Okay. Some space on the top, some space on the left. Okay, then 1 fingers at the bottom of the paper, a dot. See, I'm adding my dots all on the left side, not the middle, not the right, it's on the left. Okay, so we have 1, 2 lines. So now I want you to do a big letter V. That is the mouth of the shark. So try to add from this point. Once on the bottom and join together. So it looks like the letter V, right? And turn the paper back. Alright, that's a big mouth. So I have to remove the points. Remove the point because we don't need that anymore. Alright, so first of all, we are going to close the bottom part of the shark. So it goes down. Close. Alright, and the nose of the shark is from the top of the V. Diagonal line going out. 1 more. Okay, then stop. And do an arms. Curve. Curve. All the way back and over the paper. Okay, it doesn't look like the shark yet. Okay, so now we are going to add in the teeth. Okay, and I want you to look at the mirror, or you can see from the water. When you open your mouth, there is something to connect your teeth and keep the teeth in your mouth, the gum, right? So we have to do the gum first. So from here, goes down, going back, and getting smaller, touch the corner. We are doing the same thing at the bottom, going up and going back, all the way back, and touch the corner, then stop. And shark has a lot of teeth, and let's show you how to do the teeth. Okay, so don't do the teeth looks like this. It looks funny, or the teeth looks going down. No, the shark doesn't have the teeth like the humans or the teeth like the tiger. They don't have the same teeth. Okay? The shark has a special teeth. They always has the teeth curved back. That's it. You have to have the teeth looks like curve. And see, the directions go into this direction. Not going out or going down. It's going back. See? The T is going back. Not going down, not going out. It's going curved back. See? I'm adding even more. It has lots. And the bottom part is the same. We are curving back. Curve. You can add the teeth as much as you can. Just make sure you have the right directions. Okay, then he has a tongue. So we're going to have a tongue right here, but not too big. Stop. We have a tongue. Ooh, it looks so scary. All right, now we have to add the eye so he can see something. But actually the shark doesn't have the good eye. Their eye is pretty bad. They can see the thing clear. So that's why sometimes they think human is a dolphin or sea turtle or the seagull. All right, so he doesn't have the good eye, which means the eye has to be very small, teeny. But it will be your choice. If you want the shark looks so cute, you can have the eye even bigger. If you want to add in the sunglasses for the shark, feel free to do it. I think that is a pretty awesome idea. Alright, otherwise, the shark has a very small eye. But the shark has a very sensitive smell. They can smell a lot of things from somewhere far away. So he has a very sensitive smell. So I got the nose right there. Okay, and the shark doesn't use the nose to breathe the air. They have something on the side, looks like this. Curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and they have the back thing, right? That's their symbol. But we don't have that much big paper, so we just over it. All right. So before you start to add in the food, I want everyone follow and trace together first. Then you can come back to do the tiny thing. All right. So first of all, you need to find your markers. I need to see 2 different sizes. All right. Then I will describe why I placed the pencil crayon right here. I want you to use a fine marker looks like this. A thicker markers. We use the thicker markers to trace this part, the body of the shark. So we have to follow, and the mouth, don't trace the gum, okay? But we can trace the back fin and the part they breathe. Okay, then we can place the thick marker on the side. We don't need that. Now I want you to find your second marker. It looks like the needle. See this one, like the needle, very thin. But what if you don't have the same marker, the same size? Use the pencil crayon. They are the same. So if you don't have the needle markers, use the pencil crayon to help. All right, so where I trace with the thin markers, nose, gum, okay, and the bottom part, don't forget. All right, then the teeth. We use the thin markers or the pencil crayons to trace the teeth. All right, so follow, slow, not to rush. Okay, are we doing the same thing, or you just sitting there and doing nothing? So grab your pencil crayon or the markers. You should start to trace right now. Okay, you are not just sitting there and watch the cartoon. Okay, then the tongue, eye. Okay, I want to add some wrinkle. That's it. Okay, now we finish the tracing of the shark. So after we done the tracing, you know, sometimes I'm not follow the pencil line. My drawing has some extra pencil line right there. It doesn't make my drawing looks professional. It also make my picture looks a little bit messy. So I have to grab my eraser to remove all the extra pencil line to keep my drawing looks clean and neat. All right, so we finished the shark, but we're not done with the drawing. So I want you to start to think. What does your shark, why I mean your shark? Because this shark is only listen to you. He eats whatever you give them to eat. So which means they are not just eating fish. They can eat that you like to eat. For example, maybe the lollipop, maybe a chocolate cake, maybe bubble tea, maybe ramen, like the noodle, maybe pizza. So think about it. What kind of food you want to serve to your shark? All right, so I'm during the same time I was doing my idea and you should working on yours. All right, copy always easy, but it also boring because everyone will get the same thing if we just keep copying. All right, so I was doing mine. Now you should focus yours. Okay, so that's C. I want my shark eating the burger just like I did. I always order the Big Mac combo in McDonald's. And I also like to eat the pepperoni pizza. And I like to have the donuts for my tea time. But I also like to eat the carrot, so I think vegetable is healthy for the shark, so I try to give them the veggie. Then I have the lollipop. Alright, so that's what I have for my shark. How about yours? I think you can get something more interesting, right? Alright, so even we have some special food for the shark, but we also make sure the shark should be in the water, right? They need the water. So I'm gonna adding some bubbles to make sure my shark looks like it is in the water. All right, and some water wave. All right, I'm using the markers to do it because you can see it's more clear, but feel free, you can just stay with the pencils in case you want to fix it. All right, even you make the mistake, you can erase that. But if you use the marker to do it, it's hard for you to erase. You have no more chance. All right, so when you're done with your shark, the food, the background, don't forget you have to use the thin marker to trace or the pencil crayon. See, none of them use the thick markers. All right, only the body of the shark, I use the 5-point marker, the thicker one. But the rest of them, I use the thin markers or pencil crayon to outline it. All right, so now it's your time to finish every single thing and start to trace for your background and the food. All right, then we were going to have our 3 minutes water break. During the water break, you can complete your work and you can do some exercise, but please coming back because we were going to do the coloring after the water break. All right? Alright, now is our water break. During the water break, you can complete your work drinking some water, use washroom, stretch your body, and get ready for the next sections. Alright? And don't forget to coming back when the timer is done. Use your break time wisely, okay? Don't waste the time just sitting right here. Our water break is almost over. Make sure you got everything ready for the next sections. Almost the class. Get ready for the next part.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, welcome back everyone. So, we finished our drawing. It's time for us to start to color. Alright, so you can use the pencil crayon. If you have the pencil crayon, try to use the pencil crayon all the time. Alright? If you don't want to use the pencil crayon or you don't have pencil crayon, you can use the markers or the crayon you have. Alright? And normally you can use pencil crayon and marker at the same time. Okay? So which means sometimes you can use the pencil crayon. Sometimes we use the markers in one pictures. Alright. So I believe we can do the coloring very, very nice, right? Because I believe there is no one do the coloring like this. Let me zoom in. So I don't want to see anyone doing the coloring look like that, scribbling. No, it doesn't look professional. So that's it. When you do the color, we have to be very, very patient. So which means we don't color outside the shape. We don't do the scribbling, so we won't have the white spot in between. See, we color them very, very neat. We outline the shape. We make sure there's no color outside the shape and fit the color. There's no white gap. Okay, so now it's your turn to start to do the colors. Again, you can use any color you want. Even you want to have a pink shark, a purple shark, it is okay. Or you want to have the rainbow one. I'm cool with that, but no one do the scribbling and make sure there's no white space in between the colors. Alright? If you're ready, then you can start to do the color. Don't be rushed. Good art always takes time. Please don't mess up your joint. Keep your color like the professional artist. Alright, let's see. I finished the color of my food and they all have their own color. Even the purple noni is very small. I still need the color, right? I colored them and I also add in lots of water with. And I use the blending color to color my shark. I color some part with a little bit gray color, a little bit blue, a little bit purple. And do you know what? I forgot to color the eye. So don't forget to color the eye even there's something tiny. Alright, so when you finish your work, you know we are the artists. So we have to find a markers and find a place to sign our name to tell people, I'm happy with my drawing and I finished. And you have to write down the dates so after 10 years you still remember when did you finish this shark. Alright, so hopefully you liked the drawing today and see you all soon, everyone. When you complete your drawing, sign the name and write down the date. 完成画作之后，签下你的名字，跟写上日期。Don't forget to take a photo of your drawing and send it to us. 不要忘记帮你的作品拍上照片寄给我们哦。And don't forget to clean out the table before you go. 不要忘记清洁你的桌子哦。Bye bye, see you next time.